This video is from Irwindale Public Library, where we will show you how to make an easy, savory cheese bread. Here's how my bread turned out, and let's see what our ingredients are. So you will need 2 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/4 cups of cheese of your choice of cheese, 1 cup of milk or water, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of oil, also your choice of oil, and then 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And let's go over our add-ins. So you can add any of these ingredients to your bread to make it more yummy. Spices like parsley, onion powder, or minced onion, or garlic. You can add rosemary, crushed red pepper, oregano. You can also add a 1/4 cup of jalapenos, chopped onions, olives, or sun-dried tomato. For one that I'm going to show you today, I added the chopped jalapenos, the parsley, the onion powder, and the garlic, but whatever you have on hand, you can just go ahead and mix those in. First, preheat your oven to 350. Then measure out 2 cups of flour in a bowl. Next, let's add our 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of sugar, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of these 3 spices: garlic, parsley, and onion. But feel free to adapt and add whatever you have or whatever you think would taste best. Now go ahead and mix in all these dry ingredients. Next, let's add our 1 1/4 cup of cheese, and then we'll mix that in too. Then I'm going to chop up these jalapenos and add in a 1/4 cup, and then also mix that in. Next, get a separate bowl for your wet ingredients and add 1 cup of your water or milk, and then 2 tablespoons of your oil, and 1 teaspoon of our Dijon mustard, and then we'll add our 1 egg, and we're going to mix. Then let's pour our wet ingredients into our dry, and you guessed it, we're going to mix again. And make sure to mix until it's fully blended. Then prepare your pan with some cooking spray, and let's scoop our bread in there. Now it's ready to go in the oven, and let's set our timer for 35 minutes. You may need to go as long as 40 minutes, and then put your bread in the oven. Your bread is done when you can poke it with a fork in the middle and it's not mushy, and the top of the bread is lightly browned. Once it's done, you can safely take it out of the oven, and then you do need to let it cool for at least 30 minutes. Now my bread is cool, I'm going to run a fork around the edges just to loosen it from the pan. And then I'm going to flip my bread over. I have a flexible cutting board, but if you have a plate or a breadboard, anything works well. And it looks perfect to me. I will cut a small piece. Here it is. I'm going to add a little bit of butter. And I have to say, it tastes really good, like really, really good. You guys should definitely make some. That's the end of our video. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.